Hi students, it's me, Dr. Lynn Daniel, PhD, EDS. I'm the self-care evangelist. How are you all doing today? I'm trying to get my camera straight. Hey you all, I'm teaching a course this summer, 2025, because a lot of people are asking for it. Currently in the spring 2025, I'm teaching self-care and social emotional wellness through the lens of Bronfenbrenner's ecological systems theory. That's the course I'm currently teaching. And a lot of people are asking for it. So it looks like I'm going to be teaching it again in the summer. So keep your eye out for the information. All right, let's start. Today, I want to come and just tell you all that tomorrow, Sunday, February 2nd, at 3 p.m. Mountain Time, I will be on TikTok Live hosting our class. Why am I keeping our class on TikTok Live? Why? Because it gives you an opportunity to support me and all the work that I'm doing to give you a great experience. And you can support me with all the little hearts and cute little things they've got over there. And that is your way to pay tuition. So just click those hearts and flowers and all those cute little things, and that's your tuition, okay? So that's why I'm going to keep our course on TikTok Live. And then another reason is because I want to. Haha. All right, you all. Week 2 is starting Monday. Week 2, okay? So we're finishing week 1. Week 1, you all did the self-care ecosystem map. The people who submitted it did a beautiful job, beautiful, outstanding job. I read your work, I grade it. Even though this is an ungraded course, I want you to have a sense of how well are you meeting the requirements of that task, because you're collecting data for your case study, and it's going to help you, right? It's going to be meaningful if your work is matching the requirements. So everybody who submitted did a beautiful job, and those mind maps, those ecosystem maps are outstanding. Some of you jazzed them up with bright colors and technology, and some of you did them by hand and got very in-depth, and oh my gosh, they all were wonderful. So thank you all who have submitted your work. And those of you who didn't submit your work yet, come on, think about what it's asking of you. Really consider it, and then you can do all of this by hand, by writing, and then you can make your map by hand, or you can go on Canva and make it fancy, or some technology tool and make it fancy. All right, because Canva's not paying me to promote them. Okay, so now I want to encourage you all. This week, we're wrapping up week 1. We're going into week 2. And week 2, we're going to focusing on relationships and environments closest to you, how to nurture supportive connections, and how to protect your peace. All right, so with that, I'm going to remind you that I do have a book, a commercial book it's a self-care book available on Amazon, and it's called Trash Can Stop Being a Receptacle for Toxic People's Waste. And I know it's backwards, but that's how it looks, okay? And I wrote that book during 2020, and I published it in 2021. And during 2020, I was conducting my doctoral dissertation. I had designed my study. I got approved for my study. So I was conducting the study during 2020. And then I was teaching remotely. I returned to the campus. I was involved in groups of practice with educators, communities of practice with educators, where we shared our experiences. And let me tell you, we all were going through. And I just wrote mine down, and I wrote, some of what they were saying and sharing. I was like, Dad, let me look for that and see if, and I was reading news, and some of this stuff was not just centralized. Some of it was a symptom of a bigger problem, you know? So stop being a receptacle for toxic people's waste. Go check out this book and support me by purchasing it if you're able to. If you're able to purchase the book, please do. If not, maybe write it on your jot a note and then purchase it later in the year, maybe for your birthday or for one of the holidays or something like that. But you all, yeah, you are going to begin observing your life through the lens of a qualitative researcher. And you are going to begin to understand epistemology, axiology, and ontology. You're going to begin to get an appreciation for knowledge. What is knowledge? What's the source of this knowledge? You know, the validity of this knowledge. And in qualitative research, we don't hit heavy on validity, but we want to make sure that we're getting the information accurately, right? We're getting the information accurately. And so, yeah, and we're going to look at the ethics of this knowledge, the ethics of collecting the knowledge and using it appropriately, the beauty of the knowledge. We're going to look at how those things impact us and formulate our biases, right? The value of the knowledge. Is it valuable? The worthiness of this knowledge. So these 8 weeks, I told you, is transformational. It's designed to transform you. This course, and you all, I am giving you this course that I built for you all is it's the baby of my big course, my 90-day course. Now that's a big course and that's a big investment. All right. So this course here is the baby of that course. And you all are getting some deep, rich information and understandings. If you're doing the work, you're going to come out, I believe, with the deeper understanding of yourself, your self-care practices or lack thereof, and how they impact you, and then how to design a plan for yourself, right? And so I just really appreciate you all being in the course. All of you in there. Like last week, I have 177 students in there. And not everybody did their homework, but I think close to 70 people did the homework, and everybody's homework was good. Now, I'm encouraging you all to make sure the authenticity of this work is valuable for you. So when you're writing the work, write it from your voice. Let it be you speaking the word choice. Let it be you selecting the verbiage. Let it be your heart and soul spilling out into the page so I can feel the emotion, so I can hear the tone, so I can get a grasp of the mood. What mood are you setting? Like, what is it that you're saying and how should I feel about what you're saying? And when you do that from your authentic voice, that has so much value, meaningfulness for you and for your data collection. And so when you go back and look at what you have, you'll be able to develop a plan that will address your need. All right? So I will see you all tomorrow, 3 p.m. Mountain Time, live here on TikTok. Bring your journal, bring something to write with, bring your fingers and your coins so you can give me some love over there and pay some tuition. All right? Y'all be blessed. Bye.